mess around. They're doing the mess around.
Hello, my name is Arthur Hofmayer. That's H-O-F, one F, M-A-Y-E-R. That's Hofmayer, not Hofmeyer. And I'm here today to announce that I'm running for the President of the United States of America. Okay, that's a lie. What I really want to do is share a little story with you. A few weeks ago, a Hofmayer with the same spelling and pronunciation, Michael Hofmayer, called me with a forlorn tale. He just happened to have two chairs that were our great-grandfather's chairs. Jonas Hofmayer's chairs. Jonas, the father of Isaac, Isaac, the father of Steve, Helen, Jerome, and Ed. Michael couldn't keep them anymore. He wasn't any more specific than that. But anyone with half a brain knew that Michael was saying he didn't have room for the chairs in his house, or he just got stuck with them, and he was going to be compelled to either heave them in the dumpster or chop them into firewood or simply abandon them on a busy street in San Francisco. Maybe just dump them on a cold night out on Geary or Mission and not look back. Unless, of course, I was willing to take them. Have I mentioned that they were our great-grandfather's chairs? That means they're Ethan's great-great-grandfather's chairs. Ethan's great-great-grandfather's behind sat in these chairs. Damn it, that's got to count for something. Apparently, I was the last bastion between preserving Hofmayer heirlooms or allowing them to disappear into the roiling chaos of an impersonal universe. I admit that I hemmed and hawed. Let me talk to Trish and Ethan, I told Michael. We'll bat it around, make it a dinner table conversation. Weigh the pros and cons and see if we can find a spot for at least one of the chairs. First thing we did is walk around our little cottage, which is 1,200 square feet dripping wet, just to see out of curiosity how many chairs we already had. a quick and dirty inventory uncovered some rather startling information. Here's the count. In the dining room, 2 benches and 2 chairs. In the sunroom, a couch and 2 easy chairs. In the kitchen, a little metal chair and a makeshift stool with a cushion. Now in the living room there are 2 desk chairs, 2 kinds of lounging chairs, and a couch. Ethan's room, he has a desk chair and a piano bench. And in our bedroom we have an easy chair. So the grand total, and I include the bench and couch capacity in this total, we have 29 sitting possibilities in our tiny, minuscule little cottage. That's an impressive number, and it's a conservative estimate. With scrunching, the number could balloon to 35, maybe 36 asses on hard surfaces above the floor. If we were a public building, we'd probably have too many chairs in such a small space. Look, I don't want to sound ungracious. I certainly don't want Michael to feel that he is burdening us in any way. That's not the point. Oh, have I mentioned that these are the 2 most god-awful ugly chairs you've ever seen? I must have said that already. But that isn't relevant. Here's what's significant. Michael has presented this Hoffmeyer family with one of those you gotta dig deep to figure out what kind of family you are moments. And that only comes along once in a generation. I didn't even count the chairs out here on the deck. What it boiled down to is this. Do we save one of the great-great-grandfather's chairs, even though it may not be that attractive? And even though we have so many chairs in the house, we might be, I don't know, violating some fire ordinances. Or do we tell Michael, thanks very much for the offer, but, you know, we've already given it the office. Hoffmeyers and Poppers on the other side of the country, I don't have to tell you what this Hoffmeyer family did. We did what was right. We did what we had to do. We did what any decent Hoffmeyer or Popper would do anywhere. First and foremost, we are appreciative, and we thank Michael Hoffmeyer and his family for giving us the opportunity to find out what Hoffmeyers are made out of. Hell yes. Hell yes. We will take at least one uncomfortable, weather-beaten 19th century chair. We won't complain. We won't make Michael Hoffmeyer and Anne and David and Lauren feel guilty. We will hold our heads high. We will smile. We will proudly sit our rear ends in that Hoffmeyer heirloom, even if it has to be out in the storage area behind the garage. It will have our roof over its head. That's a promise. And in appreciation of Michael's generous offer to us, we will be presenting him with my father's barbecue sauce recipe. It too is a Hoffmeyer heirloom, famous among friends who plead and cajole us to make it every single summer. I carry the recipe in my wallet, and there is a copy in the safe deposit box. We hope Michael will take it with him to Blowing Rock, make the sauce there, so there will be a moment on July 4th, 2011, when all of us, all Hoffmeyer and Poppers everywhere, are connected, spiritually bound together through Jerome's sauce, committed to justice and decency, if even only for a second, as we bite in to our slathered ribs. Happy Father's Day, Michael. Happy great-great-grandfather's Day. And God bless the Hoffmeyers and the Poppers and the United States of America.